Hey guys, it's Ryan with My Listing Club. In this video, we are continuing on with our educational series, How to Build an Online Business with the My Listing theme. In this particular video, we're going to be covering pricing pages, whether it's the front-facing pricing pages that every My Listing website owner should have on their site, or the ad listing pricing pages that are native to the My Listing theme as part of the ad listing flow. We'll also be covering the newly released My Listing Club add-on, and that is the pricing table switcher for My Listing. Okay, so that's what we're going to cover in this video. As we've done throughout this educational series, we're going to be using the My Listing project template as our guide. You can read up on this project template by going to the My Listing Club website. That's mylisting.club. On the homepage there towards the top is the My Listing project template card. Just go ahead and click on that. It's going to give you a high-level overview of everything included in this template and the topics that are covered. There's a walkthrough video in the center here of the page, towards the center of the page. Just going to walk you through what this thing looks like from the very beginning and show you how packed with stuff it really is from the beginning. I've added quite a bit to it since that walkthrough video, so there's going to be even more than what you see there, which is a lot. There's a changelog at the bottom. It's just keeping track of the things that I add or update in the project template. If you click into these little CTAs, these little icon boxes here, it's actually going to filter by resources in the club related to that particular thing, and apparently I need to fix that one. So let's say try WooCommerce. There we go. So that one works better. So pretty cool stuff on that too. That's a new addition. Business, we click on business. It's got some stuff in there, but that'll continue to evolve. But that was a neat little addition there. Anyway, so let's go ahead and look at the template itself and where we are. We are still in the My Listing column, and pricing pages came about when I released this new add-on. It just made me think, oh, we should probably have a video as part of the series for pricing pages and their importance. So that's where we are. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to spend in the My Listing column. There's been a ton of stuff we've knocked down already. More things are coming to mind. But if you've followed along from the beginning, you'll know just how many things that we've taken care of to this point. But as I've recommended throughout this series, you work through this template, top, down, left to right. So just start in the top left corner, do all the tasks in that column as you work top to bottom, move to the next column, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's where we find ourselves now in the My Listing column and the pricing pages task. Okay, before we get going any further, I want to show you the My Listing demos and why this is so important. So let's go ahead and go into the main demo for My Listing. As a potential listing owner, customer of your My Listing website, let's say they arrive here. And the reason I'm showing you this is because a lot of people do install the demos and they don't think about putting a front-facing pricing page in there. I've seen it time and time again and on sites that I touch for people. So that's why I'm showing you the demo here. I don't expect demos to have everything in them. It's not supposed to be a knock on the demos. It's just showing you that if you do nothing more, the potential issues that your going to face. Okay, so we come here. There's nothing in the menu for pricing. So what are they to do? How are they to know like why they should spend money on your site? Why they should sign up for your site? Let's just say they hypothetically, they think to stumble and click on add a listing, click this button. And they get here and they're like, okay, I want to add a restaurant. Okay, I guess it's a place. That makes sense. But what do I do here? Do I click on these? Did they do anything? Okay, let's click on place. Let's just see. So yeah, we do see some pricing information here. Any listing type, what is a listing type? They might put two and two together that a place is a listing type. What does this expiration mean? People are going to be used to monthly pricing like subscriptions. I would say, or annual, just some type of a subscription. So this might seem foreign to them. They may not know what this means. What happens after 90 days? Where does their listing go? Like, what happens? What does usable for claiming mean? What is a featured listing? You know, that sort of stuff. You're not educating them. Like, you're not telling them what they should spend $30 on. Like, that's what you need to do. And that's where the front-facing pricing pages, that's where their importance comes in. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this down. So here's the front-facing pricing page that I create for starter sites. This particular site is the Basecamp starter site. So what we're doing here is we're saying, hey, this is a monthly basis. This is a subscription. We make that, very clear. These are the features. But again, what are these features? So I include a link here to learn more about what's included. And then I educate people on what all of these features mean. So by doing that, you really get them to start thinking about signing up for your highest priced plan. Otherwise, if you don't do this stuff, why should they go with the higher price plan versus free? Really educate them on why that is. Okay. So the last thing I want to say on the front-facing pricing page is what we're going to do is we're going to put a switcher in place to switch between monthly and annual on this page, which is part of the add listing flow. So that's when they click on that CTA, they're ready to sign up for your site and add listings. We're going to add a switcher to this page. So what do we do with the front-facing pricing page? So one of your options is to purchase an add-on for Elementor that gives you that content switch. We don't need to do that. Another option is you can just list all of the pricing packages out without the switcher, but that puts you right back in the same situation we're in now, to where people have to scroll down the page. They might not see that stuff, see all your plans, and it's just a bad user experience. So what I would do in this case is just do something really simple. I would jump into your dashboard. I would edit your pages. If I could find pages, looking right at it, I would edit that front-facing pricing page. Sorry, my mouse is not cooperating. Let's find that pricing page. Let's edit that with Elementor. And the club has pricing page templates, CSS packages, anything you would need for setting up these pages if you don't want to build one yourself. Okay, I've hidden it right now, but I'm going to unlock this. Okay, so I've added the subheading and I've made it nice and bold, and I've made it the accent color to draw attention to it, but we're just saying save 20% with our annual plan. So you are telling people that they are going to save money when they sign up for an annual plan. And yeah, this does say monthly, but people will know that at some point you're going to show them those annual plans that they can sign up for, and they can do the math themselves. Okay, so you don't need to get crazy here. They just know that this is a possibility. So in my mind, in most cases, you're good to go here. You don't have to spend any more money, just a 5-minute change to add that subheading in and call it a day. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Update the page. There we go. So that, in my mind, we are pretty much done with the front-facing pricing page. That is a mouthful to say, but there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this down. Now we're looking at the add listing flow. Okay, this is where we're going to put the switcher, and the people know, and it'll become really apparent when we get the switcher in place, that they're going to get that potential 20% off if they switch to an annual plan. All right. Now let's look over at the switcher. So to get to the switcher, go to the My Listing Club website, scroll down the homepage a bit and click on this My Listing add-ons card, or you can go up under menu and click add-ons. And we're going to be focusing on this pricing table switcher add-on. And as the project page says at the very top, give customers more options. Let them pay more in advance, whether it's quarterly, annually, whatever you want to set up. Give them a small discount for doing so. This jumpstarts your sales by, when you give those people those options, it's going to jumpstart your sales even more, and it's going to generate more predictable income. So you don't have to wonder if everyone's month to month, like, are they going to continue to sign up? They sign up for a quarter in advance or a year in advance, and they're with you for a while. Okay, so you've got all that time then to continue to show them the value of why they should stay with you on your site. Okay, what we're going to focus on now, you can go through all this yourself. There's a walkthrough video and stuff. But what we're going to focus on is how to add this to the site. So there's a tab under the FAQs, and this is what we're going to go through. Okay, so when you purchase the add-on, you're going to get a zip file. It's going to be this one right here, MyListing Pricing Table Switcher zip file. Depending on your OS, I'm using Windows. Just extract those files. You're going to get 2 files, and that's these guys right here. One's a CSS package, and one's a JavaScript package. Okay, they're just code snippets. All right. So as the instructions say, we're going to create 2 code snippets, and I use WP Codebox for this. You don't have to. I just highly recommend it. I use it on all my sites. It's one of the very first plugins that I install. I have all my clients using it for the most part. It's just awesome, and you can get a really amazing discount through the club. So that's what we're going to be working with today. So again, we're going to create a new snippet called the MyListing Pricing Switcher. I'm going to close this down. So back in our dashboard, we go to WP Codebox, new snippet. We give it that name. We change the snippet type to CSS. And then the next part of the instructions are where to run the snippet. Custom conditional builder. So we go back, where to run the snippet. Custom conditional builder, add condition, and I give you the condition, which is current post is add listing. Okay. Current post is, and we just type the words. You can search for it, but just use the drop down to find it. But you can just type in the word add. Click add listing. Current post is add listing. So what we're saying here is only apply the CSS to the add listing page. This is awesome for optimization. Otherwise, you're loading this CSS across your entire website, even though you're not even doing anything with pricing, like say on your homepage. Like, you just don't want to do that. That's one of the beauties of WP Codebox. All right, save and close. And let's just hypothetically pretend like this was the code. What you're going to do is you're going to go into the actual downloaded snippet. So you're going to open this snippet with your text editor of your choice. Give me any text editor. Just copy all of the contents, and you're going to drop it right in here. Okay. Once you drop it in there, click Save, Enable, and there you go. You've got the CSS portion of the add-on done. You repeat these steps for the JavaScript. So new snippet, you can give it the same name because it's a different file type, it doesn't matter, or a different snippet type, it doesn't matter. MyListing Project Switcher, the type is JavaScript, where to run the snippet, custom, conditional builder, add condition, current post is add listing. Okay, we're just running this code snippet on the add listing page. Save and close. Again, copy all the contents of the downloaded code snippet, JavaScript code snippet, drop that in here, save, and enable. That's it. That's all you got to do. You have now, the add-on is fully functional, ready to go. Okay, I'm going to delete these because I've already got the actual ones in place. Okay, so I've already got the ones actually in place. I'm going to refresh this page, and we'll see where we're at. There we go. Just that fast, we have the switcher. As you can see, you just, depending on your site, this is a dark mode site, we need to adjust the coloring. So all you would do is go into that code snippet that we added to WP Codebox. In most cases, because most MyListing websites don't have the dark mode, so you're done. Like, I don't know what percentage, 90% of 99% of sites out there, you're done. But because this is a dark mode, it's just, all it is a matter of changing the text. So color, whatever you want it to be. So white, let's do white. There you go. So that, just like that, the styling is done, ready to go. Flip the toggle. But because there's nothing there, what that means is because we don't actually have those plans in place. So as part of this, I wanted to show you that as well. Okay. So for that, we jump into our products for our site. And we have the premium, standard, and basic subscriptions in here. So all we need to do, we need to duplicate. Let's start with the basic, duplicate. Standard, duplicate. Premium, duplicate. We're going to change the name to annual. So just replace the word copy with annual. Okay. And then scroll down. Because this is a subscription, we need to change it to annual. Okay. And publish. Just repeat this across all of them. Annual, year. The difference with this one is you do the math, whatever percentage, let's say it was 20%. You do the math, I think that comes out to $48 per year with the 20% savings. Publish. Next one. Change the name. Change the period to a year. And I think this one comes out, yeah, so it's $96 with the 20% savings. And click publish. All right, so let's go back to our page here and let's refresh. And I know how this is going to turn out, but I'm just going through the hypothetical step that people might take. We go here and we switch to annual. Again, nothing shows up. And the reason for that is because we need to add, just like we did before, we need to add those packages to our listing types. So let's go back over here. Let's pull open our listing types. Let's do events, packages. And the reason it looks like this is the UI Press add-on. I could probably actually, let me kill that for the purposes of this video. There's just some areas of the My Listing site when you have UI Press that's just not formatted exactly right. And you can just, it's outside of what we're talking about here, but you can customize it all yourself and fix those areas. But I'll go ahead and switch over to the non-UI Press look. All right, let's refresh this. All right, so we've got our packages in there. We just need to add our existing ones. We need to add the new ones. So basic, standard, and premium. Add them in the same order. Basic, standard, premium, basic, standard, premium. This particular site has some unique styling here, so I'm just going to copy all of that, drop that right into the basic, and change it to basic subscription. You gotta put the word annual in there somewhere, okay? So I'm just going to repeat that real quick. And you may not even have this on your site, this styling. This is unique to this starter site. All right. Basic and then standard. Let me make sure I put the word in. Put the word annual in here. All right, and then we got one more for the premium. All right, so we're done there. Let's update our listing type. Now let's go back to our add listing, and let's make sure that it's for, I think we did events. Let's make sure that we're looking at events, so we've got an accurate. There we go. Okay, so because we've added our products to our events listing type, now when we switch to annual, it shows up. Now the formatting looks messed up, and that is a bug or shortcoming with WooCommerce. And the reason is because when you edit these products in visual mode, it breaks the HTML formatting. So that you can go in here and just fix it. This is why I keep a copy of all of my pricing packages. I keep a copy of all the HTML versions in a file, because if you ever edit them in the future, they're going to break. I'll just do this one for you right here quickly. So I'm just adding 2 lines, those double breaks. I'm just adding 2 lines between each feature. So now in the basic subscription, you will see that the formatting is there. This has nothing to do with the switcher, but I thought I would show you. There you go. So just like that, you can get your formatting back. Okay, so pretty cool stuff. And again, it's just CSS. You can adjust the CSS package. Okay, and then also you can adjust the CSS package so where this isn't black. So if you just inspect that, we see that the background color here is black. You can change that. Let's just do like a light white here. There we go. Okay, so accent color, and then that's the when you're on annual, this little background of the toggle changes to that color. All super easy to adjust. Yeah, really cool stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Like I said, for 95% of the sites out there, it's not going to be dark mode. Stuff is just, it's going to work out of the box. You won't need to mess with any CSS. Depending on how your products are formatted, I do extra formatting in mine. You may not even need to mess with any of this stuff. Like I said, it's going to work for out of the box for most everybody out there. Okay, so real quickly, I'll show you this in use on other sites. So here is the Vow Starter site. Okay, there's that, monthly and annual. And this is, again, this was out of the box. This was I did not touch any of the CSS. It just works because it's pulling in the accent color. And then on the toggle switch, it's black. It's that color black. So it just works, okay? Let me show you one more. All right, so we have the Fit Starter site. And then, so we go to businesses, add listings, or add a gem here. There we go. There's monthly and there's annual. So this one is unique in that it's 4 plans. And this is also unique in that it wasn't a dark mode, but it also wasn't the default MyListing light mode. It's kind of like an in-between. So a little bit of CSS was needed here. But it's super simple to change, super quick. Yep. All right. There we go. I hope this video was helpful and you see the importance of putting that front-facing pricing page in place. It not only helps your potential listing owners, your customers, but it helps you as a business generate more revenue, give them more options. Okay? Thank you, and please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.